All right, ladies, I want to show you how you can edit your videos that you recorded the other day. So I use a program called Splice. There are other ones like InShot and Video Shop. You can kind of look. But I'm going to go ahead and show you Splice. I don't think this is available on Androids. It definitely is on Apple, and you can use the free version. I do have the upgraded version, but I'll try to stick to only features that you have. So you'll go into a new project, and you're going to find the video that you recorded. So there's mine. I'm going to hit create. Okay. So with this, you can do a couple different things. So one thing that you could do is you can always tap it. You can mute any background volume. So if you listen, I don't think there's a lot of background volume in this one because it was pretty quiet, but still, different things, but you can always mute it. And then sometimes what I'll do is after I edit it, I'll do a voiceover or I'll add music. Adding music isn't free on this version, but you can always add music once you upload it to Instagram. Just very quickly, I'll show you that. So like, obviously this isn't the edited video, but you would just go in and find your video, okay? And then go to this little icon. I think this was all gone over in the social media training, or actually, I think the social media training is after I'm posting this, so disregard that. So you go in and you can select music that way. That is after you've already edited the video. Okay, back into Splice. So some things that you'll want to do, for example, you'll want to hit speed, and you can speed it up as much as or as little as you want, depending. I would try to keep your videos right now. You want to keep people's attention, so 5 minutes or less is what I would do. So you can always speed it up. Now you can post longer videos. Like for example, if you go live, that would be a longer video. But for these ones, I often like to do them where, you know, they're only a couple minutes to grab people's attention. So you can speed it up however you want. So let's go ahead. I'm going to do 10 times. Okay. And what you'll see is oops, I didn't actually do it. Hold on. There we go. Now it should work. Okay. And you see how much faster this is moving. Okay, so now, if you feel like from start to finish it was flawless, you can leave it as is. So this is a minute 19 from a 16-minute video, or you can cut out parts. So for example, you see right here, I get out of my chair. I'm not going to put that on social media. I forgot my setting spray. So I'm going to go back to the part, just the beginning, and I'm not going to show you everything, but so I'm showing my palette here. I was featuring some of the new colors. I was pointing those out. And so after I do that, I'm going to tap on it and then double tap and hit split. And then I'm going to go to the place that I want to delete it. So, and I'll split it again. So I put on my setting spray. Oops, right here. Okay. So then I split it again, and I'm just going to delete that little segment. So what happens is I go from my palette to my setting spray. Another great reason to delete segments is, like, for example, if it's taking a long time to put on one thing. So like my highlight, for example, I'm color correcting my under eyes. That's fine. And then sometimes like it just takes time. So actually I don't need to split that there, but you see me kind of filling in. So sometimes what I'll do is I'll cut out part of my highlight so it's not so long. Just like that, just to save a little bit of time. And it's okay. It's going fast enough. You don't even notice that I skipped over that. Another area that often I will kind of cut out and shorten is I'll go into the blending stage. I'll show a little bit of blending like that. Then I'll tap it out. And then I'll go to a part of blending that's like finishing up. So that they can see kind of the final blended look. But like there, I'm fixing my hair, for example. So I would take that out. So we could do that. And then when I start fixing my hair, even doing that, okay? So then, like there, I'm touching up. I don't necessarily need that. So then once I start adding new product in, I'll go again. So watch this, okay? So I'm blending, I'm finishing blending. Okay, I add my bronzer. So that's just some examples of the way in which you can do it. But like I said, if for your first video, you just want to do one continuous video, that's totally fine. Okay, so how you do voiceovers is you literally go to the little arrow here, and you're going to do voice. And what it does is it does a countdown. So 3, 2, 1, I would say, hi, here's my one compact makeup I'm going to show you today. Obviously, I would practice what I was going to say. I'd know what I was going to say, so it is super concise. But listen, once I play it back, you can hear the audio. One, I would say, hi, here's my one compact makeup I'm going to show you today. There we go. Okay. So once you're finally done, you're going to go to this little export portion, and it's going to save to your phone. Obviously, I'm not going to do it, so I would wait for it here, and then you can go either to Facebook and upload it directly to your Facebook. For example, again, say this was the edited video. I could post that with a caption. Oops, I didn't actually want to save that draft, but oh well. Okay. The other option is you can put it in your stories. Now, if the video is longer than a minute, all it's going to do is break it up into 15-second chunks, but it's not going to get the end of it. So what you need to do then, another great app you can use is called Continual, right there. And you can select the video. This is a free app, and what it will do, I'm not going to do it, but it will break this into 15-second chunks. And then you'll go back into Instagram, and you're going to hit this select button and just add your different slides once they're in 15-second chunks. Like I said, you can add music if you want and then post. So there we go. And then the only other thing I'm going to show you really quickly is then, I think actually we already did this with before and after, but I'm trying to remember. Sorry, guys. But just in case, sometimes like you can have the before and after, you posted it today, but sometimes it's nice to either use that before and after separately, or you can also go ahead and, post it with your video. So just to show this visually, as I think Chelsea uploaded lots of images and all of that, but to show it through video in case that's helpful, I like to use, it's literally Instagram's app. It's called Layout. I like it because it doesn't have a watermark. What I'm going to do is I'm going to select the before, and then I go find the after. And I like to make sure that my face is consistent. Like, for example, I wouldn't do like this one, because see how one's a side photo versus one's a, front-facing photo. I also wouldn't do something like this necessarily unless that was my only option, because of the head tilt. It just makes it harder to see the makeup. So I like to do them as similar as possible. And then these are actually already pretty evenly, like my forehead is like the top of my head's lined up, my chin's lined up, but say one was bigger than the other, or I wanted to zoom in, you can just zoom in. And again, you want to try to map your features. So I want to make sure that the photo's not like this, because it makes it difficult. And like Chelsea already said, the more consistent you can be, you notice that everything else is the same in this, but my makeup, that really helps. This was more of a kind of subtle look I did. So another option, if you ever take before and afters, you can do side views. It's a great way to kind of switch things up. And like this one does have my hand in it, where the first one didn't, but little things like that are totally fine. But as much as possible, you want them similar, but you see how this one's more zoomed out. So I would zoom it in a little bit and try to line it up. And then once you hit done, it's saved to your camera roll. All right, ladies, we are so excited to see your videos. So get those posted and let us know if you have any questions.